Walking is good, no doubt about that. But after 60, it may not be the magic fix everyone thinks it is. Many heart surgeons in the US are now saying that walking alone can be overrated, and in some cases it may even put extra strain on your knees, hips, or lower back. If you are over 65 and have felt joint pain, fatigue, or trouble keeping your balance, you probably know what I mean. You try to do what doctors always told you. Take more steps every day. But instead of feeling stronger, you come home tired and sore. The truth is you are not stuck with walking as your only choice. There are simple moves you can do right from your chair or your living room, and they can wake up your circulation, ease swelling, and even give your heart the workout it deserves without pounding the pavement. Millions of older adults are surprised when they try these alternatives and realize they can actually feel lighter, steadier, and more in control of their body again. In this video, we will count down 5 easy exercises that are safe, effective, and surgeon approved. You do not need fancy shoes, gym memberships, or heavy equipment. Just your body, a little curiosity, and a few minutes each day. And here is the hook. The number 1 exercise I will show you at the end is so powerful that some folks notice changes in just 1 week. So turn up your volume if you need to. Stay with me and let us get started. Let us start our countdown with number 5. This is one of the simplest moves you can do right from your kitchen chair. It is called the seated straight leg hold. You sit tall on a sturdy chair with your feet flat on the floor. Slowly lift one leg straight out in front of you. Hold it for a few seconds, then lower it back down and switch to the other leg. You may think this is too small to matter, but here is the science. A study in the Journal of Aging and Physical Activity in 2019 followed 85 adults between 70 and 80. They did an isometric leg extension for just 10 minutes a day. After 6 weeks, their average systolic blood pressure dropped by 7 points. That is a big deal because even a 5-point drop in blood pressure can cut heart attack risk. The reason is simple. When you hold your leg out straight, you contract your thigh muscles. That gentle squeeze helps push blood back toward your heart, instead of letting it pull in your ankles. Pulling blood can cause swelling, cold feet, and sometimes dangerous clots. With leg holds, you are giving your heart a partner. You do not need special shoes or a treadmill, just a chair and a little time. Frank from Tucson, Arizona learned this the hard way. At 78, he had a mild stroke and felt too weak to walk more than a few steps. At first, he thought leg holds were pointless. But after a few weeks of daily practice, he was climbing stairs with less fatigue and told his daughter he no longer felt useless. If you are watching this right now, you can try lifting one leg while still paying attention to the screen. Feel that little burn in your thigh. That is your body working with you. If you just did it, type the number 5 in the comments so I know you gave it a shot. And remember, these small steps really do add up. Now let us move to number 4. This one surprises a lot of people. It is hand grip squeezes. You can do it with a tennis ball or even a small water bottle. Just squeeze and release. That is it. It may not look like exercise, but cardiologists have been studying grip training for years. A study published in the Journal of Hypertension in 2018 out of McMaster University in Canada looked at 93 adults aged 60 to 80. They trained with hand grip exercises 4 times a week. After 8 weeks, their average blood pressure dropped by 10/6 points. That kind of drop is similar to what some medications can do. The reason is when you squeeze and release, you stimulate small blood vessels in your hands and forearms. That vascular response helps your arteries relax and lowers pressure. Grip strength is also linked to longer life. Researchers call it a marker of longevity because people with stronger grips tend to stay independent longer. When grip fades, balance slips, and daily tasks get harder. Training grip tells your brain and nervous system you are still strong. Ruth, who is 80 from Charleston, South Carolina, carries a little yellow stress ball. She squeezes it 3 times whenever she sits and 3 times whenever she stands. She says she has more energy all day and her heartbeat feels steadier. This is one of the easiest things you can start today. If you have a ball or even a rolled up washcloth near you, give it a squeeze right now. And while you are at it, take a sip of water. Many older adults forget to stay hydrated, and even mild dehydration can raise heart strain. Every squeeze is like telling your body, I am still here, and I still matter. Now on to number 3, seated leg lifts. This one may sound similar to the straight leg hold, but it is a bit different. You sit tall in your chair with your feet flat. Lift one foot a few inches off the floor, hold for a moment, then set it back down and switch. Think of it as a gentle march while sitting. It looks small, but it wakes up your thighs, calves, and glutes. These are your largest muscles, and when they contract, they pump blood back toward your heart. That helps fight gravity, which is always pulling blood down into your legs. The American Journal of Physiology published a study in 2020 where 60 older adults did knee extension lifts 3 times a week. After 4 weeks, their leg blood flow improved by 15%. That means warmer feet, less swelling, and a heart that does not have to work quite so hard. Walter, who is 79 from Iowa, started doing these during TV commercials. He said, I stopped feeling stuck. For the first time in months, I felt alive again. That is the power of small, consistent action. If you are following along at home, try lifting 1 foot right now and comment the number 3 below. That way I know you are still with me and not skipping ahead. And please do not rush through the video because number 1 really is a game changer. Before we move on, I want to pause for a quick reminder. If you are finding these tips useful, hit the subscribe button and tap the little bell. That way you will never miss an update. Millions of folks over 60 are looking for safe ways to protect their heart and stay strong. By subscribing, you make sure you are always a step ahead, and you help us keep creating more uplifting content. It costs nothing but means a lot. Now we come to number 2, wall push-ups. Do not worry, you will not be getting on the floor. Stand about 2 feet away from a sturdy wall. Place your hands at shoulder height and width. Bend your elbows to bring your chest toward the wall, then push back. Go slow. Even 10 reps will get your chest, arms, and core engaged. You may not break a sweat, but your circulation will thank you. Harvard Health Letter in 2021 reviewed data on 150 adults aged 65 to 85 who did wall push-ups 5 days a week. After 12 weeks, they improved lung capacity by 12% and reported less tightness in the chest and back. That matters because many older adults feel stiff across the chest, which can limit breathing. Wall push-ups not only improve blood flow, they also strengthen the muscles that help you breathe. Eleanor, who is 80 from Boise, Idaho, started with just 5 push-ups each morning. She told her granddaughter, I thought my body was too old, but it just needed permission. That little change gave her posture more lift and her mood more light. If you can stand near a wall, give it a try right now. And if you hear me clearly, comment the number 2 below. If the sound is a bit low, turn up your volume so you do not miss the details. Remember, your body is not asking you to do a marathon. Sometimes leaning on a wall is enough to prove that you still have your own back. And now the moment you have been waiting for. Number 1. This is the chair-based foot pump. Sit tall with your feet flat. Lift your heels while keeping your toes down. Pause for a second, then lower your heels and lift your toes while keeping your heels down. Repeat in a steady rhythm. It looks almost too easy, but it is one of the best heart boosters for older adults. Cardiologists sometimes call the calf muscles the second heart because every time they contract, they push blood up from your legs back to your heart. Without the pump, your heart has to work twice as hard, especially when you sit for long periods. The Circulation Journal from the American Heart Association in 2017 studied 112 adults over 70 who practiced ankle pumps 3 times a day. After a few months, they saw a 35% reduction in ankle swelling and better overall circulation. That is huge because swelling is not just a nuisance, it can raise risk for clots. Harold, who is 78 from Columbus, Ohio, could barely take a few steps without getting dizzy. Doctors told him to walk more, but he just could not. A therapist showed him the seated pump. He started doing 20 reps every hour while watching old westerns. 2 weeks later, the swelling was down and his energy was back. He told me, for the first time, I feel like I am part of my own recovery. If you are sitting right now, try lifting your heels and then your toes. Feel how that wakes up your calves. If you just tried it, comment the number 1 below. This exercise smashes the mental barrier that says you cannot move if you cannot walk. You can start right here, right now. No gym, no gear, not even shoes. What makes the foot pump so powerful is not just the physical benefit, but the emotional lift. People often feel helpless when told to move more, but their joints or balance hold them back. The seated pump changes the script. You realize you can move and you can take control in small but meaningful ways. That first little step brings confidence back. It is not about how far you go, it is about how often you keep your blood flowing. When you line up these 5 moves together, you get a full body circulation plan without leaving your house. Straight leg holds protect your blood pressure. Grip squeezes lower stress and boost artery health. Leg lifts bring warmth to your feet and stamina to your day. Wall push-ups open your chest and steady your breathing. Foot pumps keep your calves pumping life back to your heart. You can rotate them through the day. Do 1 set of pumps while reading the paper. Do leg lifts during commercials. Squeeze a ball while chatting on the phone. These are minutes, not hours, but they add up to real protection for your heart. We have covered a lot today, so let me wrap it up in one clear thought. Walking has its place, but it is not the only way to keep your heart strong after 60. These 5 simple moves give your body the circulation boost it needs. They ease joint stress, and they remind you that staying active is possible at any age. Here is my encouragement for you. Do not wait for the perfect moment or the perfect health plan. Tomorrow morning while your coffee is brewing, sit tall in your chair and try 10 foot pumps. It takes less than 2 minutes and costs you nothing. Keep it up a few times through the day and you may feel the difference in your legs and your energy. Before the week is over, consistency beats perfection. Always. Talk to your doctor first if you have heart conditions, blood clots, or anything that makes you unsure. Now I want to hear from you. Which of these 5 moves feels the easiest to start with? Drop the number in the comments. Was it number 1, the foot pump, or maybe number 3, the leg lift? Your answer might encourage someone else reading. And while you are here, hit the like button if this gave you value. Share it with a friend or parent over 60 who could use a safe boost. Most of all, subscribe and tap the bell so you will not miss our next video where we will reveal everyday foods. Under 5 United States dollars that help your brain and heart stay sharp. You are still here and you still matter. Thank you for spending this time with me. Stay hopeful, stay steady, and remember, little daily steps make a big difference. See you next time.